Heather from King's Crochet here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make the base or the centerpiece of a Mobius toy. And here we go. The first thing that you are going to do is create a slip knot and connect it to your hook. From here, what you're going to do is chain 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Make sure that you don't make this part too tight or it's going to make the second part of this really, really hard. Or I guess maybe it's the third part on this. But from here, you can see the front V's of your stitches. What we're going to do is we're actually going to flip it to the side and we're going to work into these back bumps here. The first step being to kind of use it like an inchworm here, making sure not to twist it. You're going to work into the first back bump here, and I'm going to work that single crochet. So pull that through here, although I feel like every single time I'm doing that it's not working a single crochet. But anyway, regardless, we're going to go ahead and mark this stitch for several reasons. If you choose not to, that's totally fine too, but it's gonna help a lot. So we're going to go ahead and finish working in those back bumps. So something that's super helpful to me is now that you know that it's not twisted, you can rotate the back out so that way you can get to those back bumps a lot easier. And when you're done with this round, you should have 14 single crochet into the back bumps. I'm going to fast forward through this part because I don't feel like I need to go through each and every stitch, because sometimes it takes a second to get through them all, because working in any chain can be kind of time consuming. All right, so I'll meet you back when I have all 14 done. Okay, so I have all but the last stitch done because I wanted to show you that this last one is kind of hidden in a way. The back bump is right here, but it almost looks like it's not, and this is one of the hardest ones to work into because it's a little tighter. So we're going to get that one done, and I almost always go back and count to make sure I have all the stitches, but I'm not going to do that right this second. But what you will have here, I kind of twisted it as I worked. Oops. So what you're going to have here is basically a untwisted ring, and if you kept going from here, you would end up making a tube. But this is the most important part. So you can see the tail is right here. And then this is kind of where we've worked in. After you have all of those stitches done, which this actually helps you mark it, what you're going to do is you're going to flip your work, and we're going to work into that first crochet after you flipped it. So after you flipped it, you can see that there is now a twist in the ring. So go ahead and work that first single crochet, kind of hiding right there. After you get that one done, you can see that now it is twisted, and you're going to continue by doing those last 13 single crochet, and you will end up right here. So let me go ahead and work a few of those. And like I said, if you made your chain a little too tight, this part's going to be kind of hard to work, as you can see. I only got part of it out. But I'm going to go ahead and work the other 12 stitches now. And I will meet you back here. As you work, you will have to twist in order to make sure that you're staying on the right track. So I'll meet you back in just a second. Okay, so I made it all the way back to the beginning. And so now the stitch marker, which I have not moved, marks the first stitch of your next round. And so from here you go ahead and pick the style that you want to do, so whether it's the smooth style like this one, or the wavy like this one, or you know what, I don't have it with me because I am me, it's upstairs. So there's a picot version and a flower version, but those two I don't have in the room with me right now. But that's what you do from here. And from now on, you're going to just take the stitch marker out and then work the next round, and make sure that you're using the stitch marker so you know when your rounds begin and end. But after you are all done, you should see a twist in your ring. If there's not a twist, then something has gone wrong and you need to start over from step one. This is, like I said, the most difficult part of the entire pattern, but once you get this down, it's cake from here. And thank you so much, and I hope that was informative for you.